with Etuan Moore, who can stroke it from downtown for the Pelicans. Anthony Davis and Emeka Okafor making a comeback and the rest of the way to secure a playoff spot in the East. Andre. Moore gives it up, gets it back. Now Rajon Rondo free in the corner and he triples. Running Glasser, no. Dish on the deck, Pistons wanted to foul. Rondo continues to penetrate, reverse, no. Tapped up and in by a 5. He was the Rookie of the Year out of UConn, where he was the most outstanding guy in the Final Four. There's another drive, and this time a deuce to the Pelicans. Holiday, the bounce and scored. 7-2 New Orleans.
He got stunned on that play a moment ago.
But the Pistons get a run out for Reggie Bullock.
But the other, he's trying to work his way inside. But you know what he's got to do? He's got to play. You can't think about it out there. Can't be hesitant. Be yourself.
Yeah, fitting in shouldn't be the bottom line. Reggie Bullock gets it back from Ish. Now Blake Griffin, show and go move. Double clutch Glasser, good.
Do it right underneath the basket, George. It's 50-50 call there.
Here's Ish wide open, fires, fills it up.
Beautifully done. Atlanta last night.
He's already scored 6.
Yep.
Okafor inside for a score.
Pass after Blake Griffin miss, and now after a miss from Bullock.
They strip Holiday. Pistons run it to the other end after a miss. Davis behind the long line, and he buries it. Rebound away. Jameer Nelson to forecourt. Fires topside, fills it up.
Didn't take Jameer Nelson long, did it?
Pistons 25, the Pelicans 22. Anthony Davis on the other end, who gives it up and gets it back. Now he'll fire and fill it. Deadly three-point shooter. Oliver. Blake Griffin with a clock at 2, gonna have to do something. Turns and fires, use that glass. Now for the Pistons playing up front with Blake Griffin. Griffin backs in, hooks, and hits over Mirotic. Blake buries it over Mirotic.
Nice.
Looking very comfortable.
Letting what the defense does tell him what to do.
35-32, this is the hook. Ian Clark, the other Pelican on the court. Rondo gets by everybody, lays it up, lays it in.
Still has it out right now on that side of the block, back to the basket.
Meantime, check Diallo, and the Pelicans, after that miss, save it. Miller triples. Darius Miller
out of his hands. Hey, did you hear what the Chief, Robert Perry, said about Paul Pierce? He said he's the greatest offensive Celtic of all time.
For the Pelicans. Veteran, good defender who's been around. Anthony Davis scores in halfway through the second. Reggie Bullock, hanger in the lane. Ball got short. Rebound Davis. Drew Holiday, stop and go drive. Scoops and scores. Extended. Davis turns and dunks.
See, George, he has all the shots.
Reggie Bullock with a miss. Diallo boards it. Rondo lobs it for the Davis dunk. 3 and 10 to play in the half. Here's a steal from Reggie Bullock by Liggins. Got to be careful long. Stanley Johnson with a rebound. Crowd cheers as Davis finally misses. Stanley to the basket. Reverse Glasser, good. Holiday backs to the paint in a crowd with the turn and gun. It goes.
Impressive.
Tough by Ish. Blake on the run. To the basket. Flips up the hook and he hits it.
I guess that's...
Davis doubled. Moore inside for Emeka Okafor. Gets him a dunk. Good D by Andre. Ish to forecourt. Shoots a pass to Reggie Bullock. Stanley Johnson for three.
Pass that thing over to Stanley Johnson where there was no defense. It was just up to Stanley to make the shot.
Anthony Davis knew when he let it fly. It's on the deck. Blake Griffin comes away with it. Kicked in the shin was Anthony Davis. Appears to be all right with Blake Griffin. Basket cut in. Shot rejected by Rondo. Holiday down the lane. Holiday scoops and scores. The rebound. Stanley to forecourt. Doubles to Blake Griffin. This for three. And it's through! Blake Griffin delivers from downtown. He has 20. But how about Darius? Drop. Mirotic got a hand up. Made it a little tougher. Mirotic from way downtown, and he drains it. Anthony Tolliver with a corner gun. Doesn't go. Clark shovels to Holiday. Holiday reverses and scores.
How did he get that?
Knocked away from Jameer Nelson by Clark to Holiday. Goes behind the back, bounces inside for Davis. Score. Jameer Nelson. Gives it up to Luke Kennard. And Luke Kennard. Rondo weaving through traffic. They dish it to Miller. Wow. And Derry, minute left in the third. Rajon Rondo, Clark. And now the jumper from, missed the dunk try. Rondo to forecourt. Mirotic with a long gun. It goes. Distance. Final seconds of the third. Andre hooks it and hits it.
Who's having a whale of a game in support of Rondo and Anthony Davis.
Anthony Tolliver connects for the Pistons. Gets it back from Luke Kennard. Jameer with a drive. Reverse Glasser. Good. 10. Still 9:42 to play. Cutting inside Luke Kennard. The turn and gun goes.
Heck of a find by Jameer.
Anthony Davis back at it. Score. Been overmatched by Blake Griffin, but he hasn't ever stopped trying. To the basket goes Nelson. 91. We still have 7 minutes and change to play. But Pistons got to get stops. That was.
Jameer Nelson knows how to play. He and Stan Van Gundy, a long history. They trust each other.
How about Anthony Davis just navigates through the lane. Blake Griffin drives on Mirotic. Jump hook hits it. Jameer Nelson goes behind the back. Now powers his way inside. Fall away from the baseline. No. Tapped in by Holiday to forecourt. Darius Miller for three, and it's through.
Quarters. And New Orleans, barring something unbelievable, is going to leave out of here with a victory.
After the Davis won't go for Clark. Kennard to forecourt. Ennis from the baseline. Mirotic with the drive. Dumps it off to Anthony Davis for the score. Luke Kennard. Ennis down deep. Ball away off the glass and good. And this will make 3 consecutive losses.
Streaky George.
After Marlins miss, Bikes misses. Rebound, Diallo. They lob it forecourt to Charles Cook. These fans are stunned. New Orleans beat the Pistons in every quarter. And the final score reads the Pelicans 118 and the Pistons 103. Now we'll go to the Jeep desk.